Anonymous donates $13. Thank you very much for your donation, Anonymous. All right, so really quickly here, for the Mega Man 11 Music Bid War, Standard Stage OST has won, so thank you very much, everybody, for putting in for that bid war. And now, without further ado, Mega Man 11 with Fasta, take it away, and good luck. Let's hear it for Fasta, everybody.
Oh, wow, you're on cam.
Hey, thanks, Sky, appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the donations for the bid war. I think instrumental's better, but hey, I mean, money talks, so we're gonna hear standard. I've actually never played the game with standard audio before, so that'll be fun to listen to.
You'll do fine.
Oh no, I mean it doesn't affect the gameplay, so it's fine. I just want to say first of all that Mega Man 11 came out in October. It's the first Mega Man, new Mega Man main game that we've had since 2010. So I was super excited for this game, and it turned out to be even better than I could have imagined it. So yeah, really fun speedrun. Glad to be here showing it off. Got a lot of nice people here on the couch helping me out. Mumu here is going to provide most of the commentary because this game is hard, and I don't think I can think and play at the same time.
I can vouch for that. It's impossible.
But yeah, we got Orsa, Darkman, Brett, Fatso, Ion, awesome mega people here. This is a great Calithon.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm ready to go. Ready for the countdown? Okay. Awesome. So it's gonna be 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So welcome everyone to Mega Man 11 speedrunning, and we just saw Jump and Shoot Man, Mega Man 8. So in this game, very similar mechanics. We have slide, we have buster, charge buster, but we also have access to double gear. So we have a power gear and a speed gear. That's going to be one of the biggest things we notice up front. They'll enhance the weapon firepower, and we can also slow down the gameplay. But we don't want to do that because obviously we're going for RTA here, so we'll only use it very sparingly. And then apart from that, we're also keeping an eye on our ammo throughout the run. That's going to be one of the biggest tools. Also, Fasta's got some incredible tricks, so I'm really going to appreciate every little thing he does. Everything that you see him do is as hard as it looks, I assure you.
Like that. That jump
yeah,
is really
jumping
hard.
over that, impossible. Okay. So he has 1 meter right now. That's the red bar. That's for rush ammo. That's going to be for coil and jet, but right now he only has coil. He is hoping for some good drops in every stage for basically every reason. You got this, man.
All right.
Shout outs to Weldy. He's doing his best down there.
He gets to live this time.
He gets to live. All right, so yeah, here's a slight application of speed gear. Just a tiny tap of the speed gear lets you just make it past these Mararus. And then after we drop down the shaft, we're also going to get to see a good use of power gear because you have a normal, you got your lemons, you got a full charge blue shot, and then when you turn your power gear on, you get a double buster with a blue and red, or you can charge it.
Oh, man.
That's fine. We'll see it again later. You can charge it for an eternity, and you'll get a final shot. It's super, super powerful. But we also have, in this game, we have a rapid fire buster, which is still very difficult to use effectively. You have to time your jumps and your shots at the same time. And now we have this conveyor belt room, which would normally be pretty slow, but with damage boost, and that's really tight to make it past those spikes. You can actually just kind of skip the whole thing.
Nice.
You didn't sound confident. I wasn't confident either. It's okay.
That scares me.
I have full confidence in you, Fast.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
As long as someone's got my back.
So those spikes to the left, technically, you could jump on them. That's a little not safe, so I'm glad that you're going for the right route there. And we are approaching Impact Man, the first boss. We decided to do Impact Man first because he gives us one of the best movement weapons, the pile driver. We could go to Tundra, but obviously we're going here first. And then Impact himself, like all the other bosses, they have one of the gears equipped, either power or speed. So if we ever see him use it, it's going to waste a huge chunk of time. A lot of the boss fights are designed around doing damage to the bosses in specific ways at specific times. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, if he didn't get that double shot as Impact Man jumped up, he would have activated his power gear because he would have detected, hey, I have not enough health for this. I'm going into full power mode.
Whew. All right.
Making it past the first 2 stages is a feat on its own. So now that Fasta has Pile Driver, he's actually going to be essentially trying to fish for drops as much as possible. Pile Driver moves pretty quickly, and you can also use the power gear to enhance all your robot weapons as well. So when you use the power gear on impact, it actually goes farther, and it does a little bit more damage. Ooh, nice!
I love that strat. That one's so cool.
Pile Driver also has the attribute of making you invulnerable for a little bit, so you can go through even spikes, laser shots, lots of enemy fire. It's an all-around incredible tool. And you actually see him, sometimes he calls Rush, not just because he's using it to coil up somewhere, but it actually takes the impact weapon off. It's a way of equipping it so that he can fire his blue shots.
That was the screen.
You got this. No drops. We're always hoping for something out of the enemies.
The rabbits will be nice, I'm pretty sure.
Hope so. No. Rabbits are a little stingy. Rush is fine, I assure you.
See you, Rush.
It's really rude.
So yeah, that speed gear, again, it's going to be useful here on the boss fight. He's going to open up his visor there, and then speed gear for some reason keeps him with his visor up until you can just destroy him with rapid shots. So Fasta is coming up on a weapon tank. And there are a couple of them that are in the stages that we can pick up basically for free. Those will completely refill all your ammo. It takes about 3 seconds to go from like an empty tank to full, but the amount of extra weapons that we can use as a result make it completely worth it. Also, hi!
That's fine. That's fine. We're fine.
He's okay.
So this is what happens when you miscount your ammo. I could have swore that I had 25 after screen 1.
Yo, everyone's favorite screen. So when we do races, once everyone makes it past here, it's like, okay, cool. Now we have an even race going on. These jumps are not actually easy whatsoever, except for the last couple ones. But like the first ones.
So you know of Tundra's weakness, do you, Momo?
We do not.
So why is it that you're here then?
So we're here to start the weakness order. We went to Impact to go and grab the speed weapon, but we have a convenient way of killing Tundra really quickly with double buster shots. In fact, one of the nice things about the double buster shot is that the red shot ignores iframes. You can't do it repeatedly, but you can use it like he did it on the left side, and it lowers Tundra's man's health enough that he can skip the speed gear.
I love the voice acting in this game so much.
Do we have time for a quick one, perchance?
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
I apologize to the comedian fans here. You'll have to excuse my friend Mr. Cab here. Mr. Cab donates $30 saying, time to pile on. The impact of the frozen tundra on Calithon will be insane, so let's light the torches and have a blast. This block party has enough rubber bouncy castles and enough energy, no one will blow a fuse. Just don't have too much food. Block fans to all the antacids. I'm very sorry again. Back over to you, Fasta. Have some fun.
Where
Thanks,
do you
Mr.
store
Cab.
all these jokes? I don't understand.
In his hat.
No clue.
So this is torch. Oh! That's kind of a huge problem because, well, the kind of are you gonna?
I might W tank that actually. Oh, I should have stage selected. That's fine. We're gonna be doing some shopping then.
So whenever you lose ammo and you die, you don't get it back. That's like twice as punishing because now you can't even go for the strats that you went for the first time around. Aside from that, this is one of my favorite stages because you can actually get a lot of ammo off of enemies.
All according to plan.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
So he's looking about good so far. Hasn't gotten any drops yet. Don't worry, we can see what we're doing. Now, the weapon that we got from Tundra Man, the Storm ability, when you don't have it powered up, it's just a single pillar across. But when you power it, it slaps the whole screen with that powerful blast. And you can slide jump to remove the recovery of it, so you can actually just spam it like that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I believe in you. Be a man. Nice.
Nice, nice.
Stingy enemies.
All right, now we can do that.
Cool. One of the things I love about the way runners all tackle this is like if you look at all the different top runners, we all have different strats for every room. Some of our rooms like kind of match up, but like at the end of the day, we all get to the same spot, like at about the same time. And then we all also kind of react differently to like when we get good drops, we go for different strats as well.
No. All right, let's see.
Keep going. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Thanks for keeping my heart in check.
Yeah, no problem. We're trying to make this as exciting as possible.
Yo, are you ready for some torch jutsu? Torchman, thankfully, a pretty easygoing fight, so long as you have Tundra. Once he activates his power gear, nothing but Tundra will hurt him. And since using power Tundra consumes like a quarter of your ammo there, it's important that you make sure all your shots count.
I got another quick one while it's fresh here, and I promised them I'd pronounce their name right. So Popata donates $10 saying, Mr. Cab, we get your point. If you'd like to make more funds, feel freeze, Fasta, please don't diode, and don't be a dud. Good luck.
Oh man.
Sage here with 15 also says, yo, who here likes to spike?
Thank you so
like
much, guys.
to spike.
That was a good one.
So now that we have a weapon from Torchman, we're going to see a lot more of the weapon swapping. And let me tell you, this is one reason why I'm in love with this game. Mega Man 8 does have some really good weapon swaps with L and R, but this game puts its weapon swaps on the right analog stick, so you can just flick to the direction you need for the weapon you want whenever you want it. That makes it really complicated sometimes, because a lot of the strats you go for, like, they'll save a frame here and there because you're firing everything at the same time.
Hey, there we go.
Nice! Big drop off of that fire sword. Yo, Twin Thrills?
Shout out to mini bosses in this game.
They're actually hard, I promise.
Ooh, okay. So I see what you're going for.
Nope.
Oof!
Ah! No, I had no idea that was going to miss me.
Ooh, another big drop. It's okay, the game's got your back. It's just making up for races. Fun fact, if Fasta used a rush coil and continued to impact like over the top of the screen there, he could get out of bounds.
Yeah.
I love that rush
That
coil.
screen's so good.
Right, you have Tundra, right?
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
I don't know, now you scared me.
Okay. So, for Blast Man, there's two different kills you can go for. And Tundra kind of got worked into this fight, even though it's not his weakness, because it immediately slaps him with 3 really precise double busters and a little bit of the speed gear. Nice!
That fight's cool.
Boy, this community just has all the love for you tonight, Fasta. We have $20 from Carter Freak that says, good luck on the Mega Man 11 run to a great runner from the Mega Man community. Remember to chat, as a reminder, to get those Chelney frogs ready for Bounce Man.
Yo.
Shout outs to Chelney.
Oh man, we got a hint of the lore there.
Yeah, let's go to block.
Okay, so after beating 4 stages, we now get Rush Jet. This is the point where I wish that there was like a hand cam, because like the movement's going to get incredibly technical. Instead of using Rush Coil for a lot of our height, we're actually going to be jumping, and at the apex of that jump, summon Rush Jet, then jump off of it and dismiss him immediately. That way you don't waste the ammo from having Rush just fly around. Luckily against walls, Rush will basically disappear immediately on his own, but that's not going to be the case later on in this stage. And you're already starting to see just what it's like when you have, you know, a whole arsenal in your hands. So this mini boss here, he's going to use a Power Tundra, Rush, Power Blast, Power Tundra. And that is one of the most satisfying kills you can get. It's just, there's a lot of working parts to what your hands have to do to make it work. Now the reason why we went to Blast, so we went to Torch to get Blast weakness, to get the weakness for block. Because not only is it the weakness for block, but there are these mazes that come up that actually just completely disintegrate when you throw a Chain Blast at them. Don't forget the shop later.
Yes. Remind me later.
Yes.
After this stage, though, for sure.
The reason why I kind of was terrified there, because if he didn't have a W tank when he did that, he wouldn't have had any ammo, and he just would have fallen down. Now, if Fast is going particularly fast through this room, he might be able to jump and get a sweet. Ah! Ooh, that was really close, though. Shoutouts to Rush Jet.
That was nice alliteration, though. I appreciate that movement.
Gotta build it up, man. Ooh, and he has a little bit of extra ammo. So, if you remember playing the Mega Man 11 demo, nice! Little impact over Nega Eddie. When you fight Blockman, there's this phase at about half health where he goes into this giant golem and it takes completely, like, an eternity to take him out. We're gonna skip that entirely.
We are?
Yes.
You are, okay?
I think we got it.
Here comes final shot.
There we go.
Nice!
Whew. That fight's pretty tricky.
Yeah, you have like not even half a second. If you don't release final shot when it's charged, he'll go invincible and he'll show you the golem.
Don't forget the shot.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, you do not want to do bounce without weapons.
Hey, are you sure? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I think you should.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. All right.
Okay.
I bought an extra one just in case. So.
Yo, no weekend discount though.
I know.
Dang.
If you play this game on the weekend, the shop is like 20% off.
It is, yeah.
Or Wednesdays. So yeah, this first room's a thing of beauty.
Okay.
This is Bounce Man stage, and this is a very vertically intense stage. Without the use of Rush Jet, this wouldn't really be feasible to go as fast because there's so many. Like in this room, it expects you to go up to the top right and do all these other things. Nice coil jet!
Nice.
You're not supposed to be able to do that. Those are madman strats.
This stage is super hard. Probably the hardest in the run.
Yo, get your Chelney frogs ready.
Yo.
Best frog.
Best frog.
So we just throw our whole arsenal of weapons at him and he just dies.
This room is kind of really terrifying. Those enemies specifically come up to push you into pits. Yo, nice, you made it.
Pretty much any large refill like that we see in the stage we want to collect with Impact. Impact is so useful.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Darkman.
You're welcome.
The second half of the stage without the W tank there would not be fun.
No, it takes like 40 seconds longer at least. Nice.
Yeah, I guess that saved time.
Carter strat. Yeah, we got another Chelney frog.
I love the frog.
So
No! No!
Oh! We're gonna see him again?
Oh, man. Okay, so we're short a lot of Impact right now.
So, a little bit about that Rush coil jet. When you call Rush, you're not supposed to be able to jet immediately afterwards. But if you switch to another weapon, you just miss Rush. All right.
Oh.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. No, stop it! Okay.
You can't impact
No, I have
anymore.
exactly enough, yeah.
So he needs at least 2 power impacts. Yo, nice use of speed gear. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, if he didn't use the speed gear, he wouldn't have had enough hang time on Rush Jet. to make the game think he went to the top of the room so that he could actually get the full bounce effect. All right, are you ready to bounce with him?
You wanna bounce with me?
Bounce is scary.
I bet you can't
He just
bounce
wants to
like
show you some yoga. Nice.
Catch you on the rebound.
And shout out to all the voice acting in this game.
It's my only death in the torch pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like no strat there. You just jump.
Hey, that's a strat in itself. All right.
Yeah.
So for the next 2 levels, we could actually do them in any order we like. Some runners will go to acid first. It's just slightly slower mapping. We have all the weapons we really need for all the strats we're going to do.
Yeah, it's just a 1-input menu to fuse, so it's really you're saving like 1 stage select input.
So I personally don't use this many impacts because I don't use a W tank in this stage. So whenever I get to watch Fastest runs, I get to see all these things like, ooh, I don't do that. That's cool. That's nice.
The stage really benefits from a W tank. It's pretty crazy.
So the bounce weapon that we got actually destroys some of the hazards in Fuse Man stage as well.
Yeah, I had no idea when I first played.
This room is pretty fantastic. Those, I like to call them Roombas. Those are Garioles. Those actually start moving once you enter the room. And they kind of affect, well, you kind of impacted overall. But they kind of affect the way you would move through the rest of that room before you could actually rush coil all the way up through the little climbing section. And this is Dreadspark. This is, in fact, a mini-boss, I swear.
I love bounce ball. The weapons in this game are super, super good. Like, they're just satisfying to use.
You see those bats up there. That drops.
Hey, there we go.
Ooh, nice. You got one.
That was not impact.
Yo, good luck getting the Prizzy strat.
Yo, thanks. Yeah, we got it. Good strat, Prizzy.
You can blame me.
No, it's fine. I swear that was the strat.
Okay, I waited for that one just so I wouldn't curse it.
If I did the other strat correctly, I wouldn't have even had ammo for that, but it's a neat thing you can do if you have a little bit of extra rush jet.
So for Fuseman, he's going to use a power bounce at the start because it moves a little bit faster, hits him before the shield comes up. Double Buster, slow down with speed gear, just the low shots connect. Ooh, fired a little bit too early on the last shot, but still, that was a really good boss kill.
Fuse is a nice stage because there's no pits or spikes, so you're pretty sure you're going to walk away from it in one piece.
A little bit more love from the community here. $10 from Phoenix Ignition. Good luck on the run fast. May the Chelney Frog bless this run.
Thank you so much, guys. I love this stage.
This stage is awesome. It's a shame we didn't get that instrumental
Oh,
because
man.
the piano opening here is beautiful. So one of the things that I really enjoy when I first came to watching this run is that you kind of have a lot of forward thinking, like especially with the powered torch there. He fired it like way at the left side of that room and followed the blast as it destroyed enemies, just so they'd be out of the way. Nice.
No drops. Never mind. I hate this stage.
So for this mini boss W dropper, if you look at the weapon wheel, he's going to be going from top left to directly right for those bounce balls, then back to top left. And because he has like all of his weapons at this point, if he's slightly off on that directional input, he'll get other weapons that don't help at all.
Like, say, accidentally using impact when you don't want to and then not having it. For instance, I mean.
Just an example.
Right.
Ooh, nice. Drippy was kind to you.
No, that's not the strat. That's not the strat. All right, we're doing good.
Oh god, you're gonna give me a heart attack here. I wish you would take out the Chain Blast.
Nah.
Weapons like Chain Blast and Scramble Thunder briefly hold you in place when you fire them in the air, so you can use them as a little cushion. If you wanted to get into running this game, it's a nice safety net that you can use. Yeah, fast as fearless.
No, just dumb.
With S-Man, we're going to see a little bit more of that firing a shot while he's immune, but because he's using a double buster, it's the red shot's going to deal damage through his iframes. Power blocks. There's one. Red shot's connecting. Power blocks. Power blocks.
Yeah, that's definitely the breather fight in the run. Most of the boss fights have pretty involved quick kills.
Yeah. 24, 35, 8 robots.
I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. So with 8 robots down, we get to the Wily stages, and they're all a joy. They're all terrifying as well.
They're scary. Really, really fun. Like, this first screen of Wily 1 is one of my favorites in the run.
This is a really good showcase of like how powerful Mega Man is in this game.
This entire stage is amazing.
First shot takes out Waru, second one gets the net, power blocks take out Joe. Every weapon fired for a purpose and at the right time. Conveniently, most of these enemies are placed in such a way that if they hit you, you'll just fall right in the pit. Thanks, Capcom.
Yeah, most mistakes in this stage kill you.
The hand motion he has to do to go from rush step to power impact is finger gymnastics and nothing short of that. And if he's not moving quickly, you see that little bolt fired, it would have hit him in the back and sniped him.
Yeah, actually despawned one of them. That's pretty fast. Alright, just enough impact.
Yeah, he's literally going to be on one last flip for that last impact. If you have any weapon ammo at all, the nice thing about this is that you can fire like a fully powered weapon if you want to. So a classic, everyone's favorite. This is Yellow Devil Mark II.
That's actually Mega Man 3.
Oh, Mark.
I think it's Mark 3.
This is Mark III.
Yeah. We saw him today, though. Fatso killed him a little quicker than I'm going to kill this guy.
I mean, at least you're armed with nukes. Nice. Of course, this Yellow Devil has a speed gear. Contact damage with Yellow Devil hurts a lot. Like, Fasta basically had full health. Good stuff.
Yeah, that was a fantastic stage, man.
Yeah, that was actually really good. Wily 2's... between Bounce and Wily 2, I'm not sure which is my favorite to play, but this next stage is super fun.
Wily 2 is a lot of fun, especially for the reason that there's so many potential drops that you can get, and then you have to, like, on-the-fly route. Where am I going to use this impact?
And, like, everybody has it routed differently.
Kind of reminds me, shout out to Reeves, who he plays on the PlayStation Network, and that means that when he watches, by the way, this game has an awesome time attack mode, so we can kind of like look at a lot of strats from people all over the world, but the networks aren't linked together. So when we play on PC, we play on the Steam network. Reeves gets a lot of his strats from PlayStation, so when we see his runs, he's doing all kinds of things none of us have ever seen.
Alright, no drops.
No ammo. Ugh. And he's coming up on the Sniper Joe room. Sniper Joe and his whole family.
Alright.
Nice.
That screen's pretty scary. Like,
That's
get hit and you're going in the pit, pretty much.
That's putting it very lightly. If you died in that screen, it would have sent you back to the beginning with like no ammo at all. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that's a drop. I love this screen. It's so good.
This is such a nice screen to execute. Going from sliding, jumping, power gear on and off, impact back to chain blast. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, if you didn't notice, there was a row of spikes over his head when he did that.
How much ammo is that?
Don't do it.
We're gonna do a normal.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you could
I
have.
think
it's fine.
I can't read it.
You don't want to not have the right ammo count for bosses.
This is probably the hardest boss for me.
Shoutouts to bounce balls being this guy's weakness. So, like the double buster, nice.
That was a pretty good Wily 1 and Wily 2. I'm happy with that.
Like the double buster, when you use a power impact, it has an explosion afterwards that ignores iframes. So part of that fight was using 2 power impacts, and the second one was essentially just so you could, well, actually the first one was just so you could get that explosion to do a little more damage to Malvern. And now we've got refights coming up. And the reason why refights are a little special in this case is because... nice.
Yeah. Nice bounce ball cameo.
Tundra is a weapon that has been routed a lot into other boss fights for the sheer fact that like it hits a boss at the start of the fight.
I'm not doing that here, though.
You could use it on impact. It's a very difficult strat. I'm glad that you're not. But yeah, he will have to change up how he does one of the fights. Nice. Nice.
I took it safe. You know, I don't want to see Impact's power gear phase today.
Boss Rush is kind of like another example of like runners doing everything differently. So Fasta goes to the right, I go to the left, and everyone else goes somewhere else. You're trying to optimize your movement between all moves.
To be fair, I copied my strat from somebody, so I don't want to take any credit for it. The amount of strat, like this being a new game, the amount of strat finding that's been done by the community, like so many different people, has been incredible. It's been really, really fun.
Again, he's using Rush Coil not to jump off of Rush, but so that he can equip his weapon and fire a blue Buster shot.
Yeah, you can switch to Buster with the R3 stick or the touchpad, but yeah, it's a lot easier to just map Rush to like a shoulder button or something and do it. Are we going to see a big block today? No. I don't think so.
Been good.
Yep.
How mortified.
Cool. No impact or block power gear, so that's good.
So in Encore, this is your chance for redemption here. No pressure.
Thanks.
You may have noticed that when he entered the fight, he actually had his gear burnt out from fighting block. Nice.
Sweet. I'm glad I got to show that off once. That's a really cool kill.
Yeah. Conveniently, because of boss death animation and like opening fanfare and stuff, your gear will cool down completely even if you burnt it out. Now for the Tundra fight, we actually have his weakness this time around, so you're going to get to see Scramble Thunder strats. Ha!
Any other place you see Scramble Thunder in the run is because you tried to select a weapon and you accidentally got confused.
Conveniently, he has that one last flip so he can actually get out once he beats Blast Man.
Oh!
Ooh, okay. He was feeling spicy. Torchman actually is a random robot master. We can't like manipulate him as it is to not do the kick. We just kind of always do the fight and try to react to that.
Yeah, there's a way to, that's actually the best pattern if you know what you're doing, which I clearly did not. I got kicked in the face.
All right, so this is going to be a slightly different blast fight because he doesn't have Tundra this time. Speed gear. Nice!
Shout out to Prizzy. That's a really cool fight. Speaking of like boss fight routing, I think Carter Freak came up with like half the boss fights that we do. Like his mind for routing those fights is really something.
So shout outs to Twitch rivals, right? So if you didn't know, this was the first Twitch rivals event that happened in fall last year, and one of the ways that we verified our runs was by firing our bounce weapon at some point throughout this last stage.
Yeah, it's legit run.
It's legit.
It's a legit run now. Verified. Oh god, you scared me. I thought that was Rush Jet. Plenty of time.
Look at that. Made the cycle. Save some impact.
We haven't seen one of the weapons used at all so far. That would be Acid Barrier, and that's because it literally just puts up a shield. It's a great weapon casually, but we don't use it because it's not really useful for the run until we happen to get to Wily, and Wily does need to die. So starting out with a Power Blast, Rush Coil, it's Acid in the window. Oh, we're fine.
I think I splashed him, right?
Very good. Coming up on time, this last phase is pretty random. Chasing down Capsule, it's a matter of reacting to what he's doing, but you constantly have the damage boost. If you're not inside Wily's hitbox when you use the powered Acid Barrier, the chances of it doing damage are pretty low.
Oh.
That was nice. Time. Yeah, 35-11. Nice.
Thank you so much for the commentary.
Good stuff.
That's a really fun game. Oh, wow. Yeah, thanks. That was, I mean, I think that was better than my practice runs were. So it's like a minute and a half off my PB, and I'm like super happy with it. So
yeah, that's a really good time to get in a no reset scenario.
So yeah, thanks to Calithon. This is my 4th one. I've run 4 different Mega Man games here, and it's fun every year. The setup this year is incredible. Had a great turnout from the Mega Man community, and yeah, looking forward to the rest of the weekend. Nice to get the run out of the way, and now I can just have fun and not stress this anymore. So yeah, thanks everybody.
Let's hear it for Fastag and the Mega Man community. Thank you so much, Fasta. That was awesome. Great commentary, too, by the couch.